Slay, slay, slay. Hello everyone and welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name's Emily, but you can call me Em, and today I'm doing a story time about every single injury and surgery I've had done in my life. I'm very clumsy. Throughout my life, multiple people have joked that I should be wrapped in bubble wrap, and I agree because like the chances of all this happening to me is insane, and it's like, I need help. Why is my body doing this to me? I don't know, but I thought this would be a good video because I literally have so many things to talk about. I have a list on my computer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 major things, which is insane because I'm only 23 years old and I'm scared to see what else is gonna happen in the future because like, what do you mean I've gone through all this in 23 years? What's the next 23 years gonna bring, you know? Hopefully health and happiness and not being injured. But yeah, so I'm just gonna jump right into this. So actually I had a surgery right after I was born. I was born with a cyst on my eyebrow. It was like, I don't even know what a cyst is. I guess it's just like a bump. And it was like right here. I'm gonna try to come and see if you can see the scar. I don't know if you can. But I didn't put on eyebrows today, so you actually should be able to see it. But yeah, I had a cyst right here. So when I was a couple months old, I went to surgery and they removed it and everything was fine. I don't remember it at all. But yeah, I've just always had a scar there. So that's fun. Then my next big major thing was in the 6th grade. Now, if you watched my videos before, you know that I'm a competitive dancer, or I was a competitive dancer. And one time I got really badly injured at dance, and this would not be the first time I got injured at dance. So I just kind of set the precedent. It set the tone of what was gonna happen. So this was back in the 6th grade, Emily. I was in this dance, which was our production. So it was pretty much all the competitive dancers together from ages like 6th grade me, like one of the youngest, to like the oldest girls in the 12th grade. Now, this year we were doing the dance to the song Thrift Shop by Macklemore. Now, it was an iconic dance. I loved it. It was so much fun. We got all of our costumes from the thrift store. It was really fun. It was really cute. So with production, not everyone's on stage at the same time. We had our separate little groups. So like my group started and we did something, then we went off stage, another group did, and we like changed costumes backstage, and then we go back on stage, and then we do whatever, and then we leave, and then other people were doing stuff, blah, 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 and then we come back, and it was this whole thing. So in one section of my group, I had the honor of pushing my friend Megan, shout out Megan, pushing her in a shopping cart. Yeah, so I had a shopping cart and I'm just like pushing it. It's like what, like crazy. She's in there, I don't even know what she's doing. I think she's like doing like a little dance or whatever. And I'm just pushing her across the stage for like 4 8 counts. Then we get off the stage, and then this is where the incident happened. So we got off the stage, and let's just say I got off the stage here on the left, or my left. So get off the stage, my left. I have to hold the cart to make sure that Megan can jump out of it, which like I didn't want her to fall or topple or anything. Had to hold on to it really, really tight. She jumped off. Then I had to run around backstage to the other side, change into another costume, and get a prop. Now this happened when we were rehearsing our recitals, so we were actually like in the place we were gonna perform, and I ran around backstage after dropping her off, and I was running so fast, I honestly don't remember what happened, but I ran into a girl, face first. Ran into her. So obviously I didn't go back on stage afterwards. So after the dance, we came out, we're like, help, please. So my parents were kind of scared that I got a concussion, so they're kind of just making sure that I stayed up, that I stayed awake, but I didn't actually even go to like the hospital. But the next day I woke up and my cheekbone, it still like hurts to touch it. Like I swear I might have broken it or something. I'm gonna take my glasses off. So my cheekbone here was all bruised. I literally had a black eye. I'm gonna insert photos. It was insane. Being in the 6th grade with a black eye is crazy. So I hit like right here. It's still tender to this day, which is not good because this happened like 12 years ago. Okay. but I had a black eye and it turned purple and yellow and it was just like really gross. And then at the actual recital, I saw the girl and like I apologized because I ran into her. It was just messy, but she got concussion. I gave her a concussion. So I'm assuming if I gave her a concussion, I probably had a concussion as well. So yeah, that wasn't fun. I was rocking a black eye for like the month of June in like 2012. Next injury, also a dance injury. What are the chances? So I actually sprained my left foot, and I believe it was Thanksgiving weekend. And now this was the 7th grade, so this was actually literally only like 5 months after I got my black eye. But I was in acro class and I was learning how to do a front walkover, and my teacher was helping me and she was spotting me, but she wasn't doing a good job clearly because I went to go do it and then I rolled my foot. So I sprained my foot. I went to the hospital and stuff. They're like, yeah, it's sprained. So I was off dance for however long. It healed. It was okay. That happened in October. And I remember going to physiotherapy, and at that time at school, we were having school dances for Halloween. So we had a school dance for Halloween, and then I wanted to go trick-or-treating. And my doctor's like, you can either go to the school dance or you can go trick-or-treating, but you can't do both. It'll be too much for your foot. Now, that year, I was actually asked to dance by a boy. And this is any time a boy has ever shown interest in me. But I was like, I can't go. Like, I need to go trick-or-treating. Like, I can't go to this dance with you. Which he didn't like. So instead of like staying back with me in like the library, hanging out with me or whatever, he went to the dance, and then he ended up slow dancing with one of our friend's older sisters. I found that out, so thanks, I guess. But I went trick-or-treating with my friends and got a bunch of candy, and it was super fun. It was one of the best like Halloween trick-or-treating times I'd ever had. So I'm glad that I made the right decision. Then a year later in the 8th grade, also in October, I don't know why it happens around this time. I don't know. Sprained my foot again. I don't even remember how I sprained it. It was probably had to do with dance or something. I don't know. I was just very clumsy. So I sprained my foot again, and then this time I didn't go to physiotherapy because I was like, no, it's fine, like I know what to do, whatever. It heals, and then literally 3 months later I sprain it again, but this time it's like really bad, and I actually had to drop out of dance because I just couldn't do it. So I was on crutches for probably about like 3 or 4 months of the 8th grade, which was absolute hell. And then I had to start wearing an ankle brace, and it just ruined all my shoes and everything. Like, it wasn't cute at all. But I was on crutches again, and it just like wasn't a good time. Like, I still had to take the bus to and from school on crutches. I remember one specific time in the winter time, the bus driver dropped us off, and then I had to crutch to my house. And my house wasn't far. It was like literally like a 3-minute walk. It was just around the corner. But it had snowed, so it had snowed. So the sidewalks were completely covered. No one had shoveled them. So I couldn't go on the sidewalks. So I literally had to crutch on the road. But there was so much snow. I said, F it. And I walked on my sprained foot, and it hurt so bad. But I was like, I need to get home. And I just walked, and I cried. I got home, and I cried, and I iced my foot. It was just not good at all. In the end, I had to quit dance. I ended up going to a different physiotherapist, and I actually was with her for, oh my God, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Like, I was with her for like 6 or 7 years, going to the same physiotherapist. Shout out to Kristen. Love you, girl. You're probably not gonna watch this, but slay. Now, I'm sorry, I have to back it up because there's another 7th grade injury that I had. Sorry, I completely forgot about it. So a little bit after I sprained my foot, my brother and I were fighting, and he kicked my hand, and he sprained these 2 fingers. So that hurt a lot. I remember going to school that morning and just like crying because it hurt so much. My parents had to come pick me up. And then I got splints for my fingers. And the worst part was, so I had 2 splints in my fingers. I want to see if I can find a photo, if I could insert it. It was really sad because I low-key got bullied for it. one of the teachers started calling me Emily Scissorhands, like Edward Scissorhands, and then everyone started calling me that, and I really didn't like it. So not only did I have 2 huge metal fingers and was injured, but also everyone was making fun of me. In the 7th grade, going through puberty, not knowing who I was. So that was great. That was great character development. Anyways, so after spraining my foot going to physiotherapy, I kept on spraining it over and over again. One time I actually tripped on my mother's purse on the stairs, fell down the stairs, rolled my ankle. I just kept rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling my ankle. I kept on spraining it. It was so weak. I'd wear foot ankle braces all the time. I'd do exercise. My foot would be taped. It was hell. It was truly hell. Now, it kept on happening so much. My physiotherapist is like, you actually need to go to the doctor and get this checked out because I think you might need surgery. So I went to the doctor and they were like, yeah, your foot is fucked up. No other way to put it. So I was like, okay. So they're like, yeah, we have to do surgery on your foot. So essentially what happened was I was rolling my foot so much, the ligaments in my foot were so like not stretchy anymore. Like they were stretched out. Like, I don't know, like, you know, like, okay, this is a hair elastic, right? This is how, like, they should be, right? Like, the ligaments, they just stretch back, but it's like the elastic was broken and it was just like, it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. So I had surgery in the 12th grade. In January, I got to miss a bunch of my exams, which I was like really happy for. So I got foot surgery, and they like tightened up the ligaments and stuff, and so gross. I had to wear, I'll insert photos obviously, I had to wear this huge white plaster cast. It literally weighed like 10 pounds. Then somehow I ended up bleeding through the cast and I had to go back to the hospital and they were like, actually no, it's fine. I was like, okay. So I had to wear that white heavy cast and then eventually I got it off and they put like a normal cast on my leg. Now I have beef with this nurse. I'll have beef with this nurse until the day I die because I'm still so pissed about this to this day. So I got a cast on my foot and you know, I've never broken a bone or anything and I was like excited because I got to choose the color and I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm gonna choose blue because I just like love the color blue and I was like, that's just gonna look so pretty, like I want it. Now what's important to this story is, oh, and I'm wearing blue now, so clearly one of my favorite colors. But one of the things was my high school colors were purple. I did not want a purple cast because if I got one, I know people are gonna say, oh, did you get purple because of the school colors? Like, no, I didn't. Shut up. So I didn't want purple. I was fine with any color, but I wanted blue. So I'm sitting on the table and I have to lay down and like, I can't see what's happening. And let me tell you, oh my god, when they took the cast off my foot, like the big white one, I couldn't look at it. I almost threw up looking at it, and it felt like my foot wasn't even my foot. Like I was so grossed out. Like it was horrible. So I went through that. Then they're putting the cast on. I'm laying down. I can't see it. It's kind of hurting because they're moving it or whatever. They finish. Keep in mind, oh my god, keep in mind that my mother and father were in the room with me and they knew that I didn't want purple. They knew I didn't want purple. They knew I wanted blue. So I get the cast, it's done. They put my leg down, I can finally sit up. I sit up. Why is it purple? It was purple. I said I didn't want purple. I really said I didn't want purple. So we're leaving. I'm being pushed in a wheelchair. And I was like, why didn't you guys say anything? I said I didn't want purple. I wanted blue. And she gave me purple. Ah! They're like, oh, sorry. I was like, I'm pissed. And then do you know what happened? When I'm in school with my purple cast, everyone, oh, did you get purple because of the school cast? No! I didn't! This still makes me so upset to this day, if you can tell. I hate that nurse with every fiber in my being. How do you... And the appointment. I was wearing a purple hoodie and my cast matched the hoodie. I need to calm down for a second because I'm still so pissed about it. So yeah, I was not happy with the cast situation. As you might have seen, I'm sorry if you were wearing headphones and I was screaming. I just got really passionate about that. But anyways, I was so happy when the cast came off because I didn't have to deal with it. And then, yeah, then my foot started to heal and it got better and it's been better now. I haven't worn like a foot brace in literally like 3 or 4 years now, which is really good. Sometimes it still hurts, and I can't do as much like physical activity as I used to. But yeah, it's better. It's great. I'm glad I did the surgery. My surgeon was great. Great experience, except for the cast. Hello everyone, future Emily here. Yes, I have sprained my pinky finger again. So ironic. This is gonna be the end of this video. This video was so long, it was plus 30 minutes, so I just decided to make it 2 parts. So this is the end of part 1, and then next week you'll get part 2. Part 2 is just as crazy, but I didn't have like a proper outro for like part 1, so this is the outro to part 1. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. What other injuries? Whoa! Hello? Anyways, I don't even know what I was saying. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below what your worst injury is, and what you think other injuries that I get are, I guess. That's like really weird, but whatever. Anyways, okay, I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you next week. Oh, how do I do this with my... I'll see you next week. Bye.